Hey guys, welcome back. This is Lucian's Sword. It's been a long time since I've made a video. I've been waiting so patiently and so eagerly for the Dark Souls 2 downloadable content, and now that it is here, I have played it, and I will tell you that it is awesome. I can't wait to show you guys. So before we get into the Crown of the Sunken King content, I need to go over a couple things. So if you bought the DLC, you should have noticed when you loaded your game for the first time that you acquired a dragon talon, and that's about the only clue you're gonna get as to where to go for the DLC. If you look at the description, it tells you that legend has it that in the deepest reaches of the Black Gulch, behind a door locked from the inside, is a magnificent city built for a great sleeping dragon. So that's where we're gonna go, the Black Gulch. It's actually in the boss chamber of the Rotten, so you do need to have beaten the Rotten to access the DLC. If you're not quite that far into the game yet, well, you just won't be able to access the DLC. Also, one thing to note before you head out to the DLC area, you're going to want to have a lot of ranged items. Like, I never use the bow in any of my if you watch my walkthrough videos, you know I never ever use the bow. However, in this area, you really want to have a bow, and I mean, even if you have like a short bow, the requirements are very low, only 12 dex and 7 strength. I'm using a lightning short bow because there's a lot of switches that you're going to want to shoot with arrows, and just pick some wooden arrows. I mean, you could probably use like soul arrow or some other kind of spell. I was having a hard time using my lightning spears. So you really want a bow or something that can shoot and hit switches very accurately. So yeah, I'm actually doing this on New Game Plus. This is I haven't even gone to the DLC area yet. This is New Game Plus, so might be a little tougher for me. I don't know, but we'll give it a shot. So let's go ahead and head to the Black Gulch now, and you're gonna want to go to the hidden chamber bonfire. Let's go ahead and head over. Okay, we're here in the Black Gulch. Let's make our way. Hate these little poison statues. If you've been watching my videos and you're pretty sharp-eyed, you'll notice I'm actually using a different sword now. I'm using the Lightning Defender Greatsword +5, Lightning Dragon Chime +5, King Shield. I'm using the Saint's Hood just because it gives me more spell cast, because ever since that patch, they did a patch and it took like half of my spells away, so like how many throws I can shoot. So this is the cave that you normally would have gone in after you beat the Rotten, and as you can see, they added this big green area with this portal looking thing in the middle. Let's go ahead and approach. Alright, so before you go ahead and touch the examine this thing, you'll get teleported away, but if you can actually read these tablets and get a little idea of what the DLC is about. So Forbidden is the path to the ancient king's domain. Trespassers will face adversity befitting a monarch. With water dry and path amiss, woeful temptation is dismissed. The city of the Sunken King sleeps, as does the dragon within. Alright, let's go ahead and examine this. You can actually get here without purchasing the DLC. You can get this far, and you can even teleport. Alright, yeah, you can get this far. Look at all the messages, oh my goodness. People are pretty desperate for ratings, I think. So here we are. This is someplace beneath the earth. We're not really sure exactly where. I mean, if you think about it, the Black Gulch is really far down, right? You went down the well, and then you went to... I mean, you go really, really far. And this is even further below that. So we are talking like in the center of the world somewhere. So, with that dragon claw that you got, that's basically what you purchase for $10 is the dragon claw, because everyone has the DLC in the game. You just can't open this door unless you have it. So let's go ahead and open the door. So I love the way that they make the ground all uneven and twisting and whatnot. If you turn around, I think behind one of these statues or something is an item. Yep, here we go. Just some dragon charms. You don't have to worry about any enemies yet. And here you have one of probably the most impressive views in the game. This is Shulva, and this is the city under the world. You can see it's stalagmites hanging from the ceiling. It's a really nice touch. You get a real sense of scale, and everything is to scale. We're actually going to go everywhere that you see here, pretty much. So if you come around this corner, you're going to see a sleeping dragon here. If you get a little close, he'll just wake up and fly away. Notice the spear that's stuck right through his body. That's actually the dragon that we're going to fight later on. But they give you a little foreshadowing there. So let's continue to make our way down the path. And come to our first bonfire. Let's go ahead and rest. Alright. So let's continue down the path. To your right, you'll see a staircase down here, and you can come down here and pick up this item if you want. But for now, that's just going to be a dead end. So, later on, it's a shortcut to come back here, but for now, let's just continue. We're going to fight our first enemy right around the corner here. Go ahead and take him out. This is kind of like your basic enemy of the area. They're just kind of like a zombie type skeletal warrior person. So the main thing with this DLC is these little statue pillar things. If you hit them, they cause the environment to change. You can make buildings come up and down, like so. And can really change the level, so that's kind of like the gameplay X factor that they put in here. So once you kill these guys, you just want to be careful. There's a bunch of guys up here, and if you have ranged attacks, you might want to prefer using them. They don't have a lot of health, but they do hit for a lot, so you just want to be mindful of that. So there's some more enemies over here. If you're careful, you can kind of use this pillar. Bye-bye. I think he actually lived because there's a path down there. Don't hit that pillar yet. I'll show you why in a second. Alright, let's pick this item up. Where'd that guy go? He must have landed right on that little ledge. He's so lucky. Anyway, okay, now go ahead and hit this, and you're gonna want to jump on top of this building as it comes up. So what that'll do is it'll allow us to go over there, and I think we can get there just by running. Yeah, just run off and you can make it, because if you jump off you might accidentally overshoot it. Let's see what this one is. Okay, so I'm not sure what they were doing. Yeah, my ranged skill like sucks so much. Let's just he was so surprised that I jumped down there he couldn't even react in time. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hit it again, and this time we're gonna go inside of it as it goes down. This will bring us to an area that we can explore down here. I think there's an item over here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, gotta be really careful. So carefully jump down here, grab the longbow +7, and oh, we got visitors. These guys can be very tough. I know I'm killing them pretty easily, but I've actually died a lot of times on them, so don't underestimate. So anyway, if you grab your bow or whatever you got and shoot the switch up there, that'll go ahead and raise us up. Like so. And now we can drop down. I think there's a guy over here we can land on if we're good. Bye-bye. Let's grab the item here. This place can be very complicated. Like, if you're not being careful, you're gonna get lost. So, for a marker, I'm gonna call that the red room. Before we go in the red room, if you have a ranged weapon, you can shoot this bug, and that'll make it fall down and die. Okay, so at this point, it's kind of optional in the order that you want to do things. You can just explore and you'll find there's really no wrong way to do this area. I'm just going to show you the way that I'm going to go. And for now, I'm going to go in here. You want to be really careful around these pods because they will destroy your equipment if you're not very careful. You can kind of just shoot the pods from a distance if you'd rather. So after you pick up all the Goldfruit Balm, you can kind of come over here to this ramp and hit this pillar here to create a little shortcut back to the first bonfire, that is. Let's take out the knight in here. Get the poison moss. So one of the cool things about this DLC is that there is like no linear path. Well, I mean there is, but there's also pretty complicated way to go around stuff. So now we have our Poisonbite Ring. We can go ahead and drop back down. If you want to rest at the bonfire up here real quick to recharge your spells, it's not a bad idea. But yeah, it really gives you more of a sense of exploration and trying to remember where you are, which honestly makes it feel more like Dark Souls 1 did to me. Whoa. Messed that up. Let's see if this spell does anything. This guy is kicking my butt. That's alright. I got so many like life gems and stuff, I don't know what to do with them all. So instead of fighting those guys again though, we'll just drop down here and we can kill this guy again if we want. If you're really quick, you can kill them before they even attack. So now that we're done with that, go ahead and return back to the actually, let's see if there's an item over here. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of secret areas in this zone, and I'm not even gonna pretend to know where all of the items are. I've gone through this zone once already, but it's very possible that I'm gonna miss an item. If I do, by all means, feel free to let me know in the comments. Don't heal. You want to play like that. That spell kind of sucks, really. No! Oh my god. Well, there's one death. Not so bad. Let's go ahead and make our way back. So I made my way back, and I'm fighting this horde of freaking enemies that came out of nowhere. Oh god, might die again. Whew. Let's go ahead and grab this item real quick. Some lightning urns. This guy is really pissing me off. I'll kill you with my bow. Man, I really suck with bow. Doesn't help, it's only like a +1. Yes. Alright, let's go ahead and hit the switch. That's right here, because that'll raise a little platform. Or rather, slide a platform. Before we go to that area... Actually, we might as well. It's like an optional area. And I like to show you guys everything, so let's do it. Now we can come up here and hit this one. That'll do the other part. This one will raise the last platform that we need to get over to the second red room. This is kind of like one of the hives. If you want, you can pop some of these bubbles from far away. That'll help. Hopefully you got lots of arrows. Okay. Let's be very careful while we're in here. There's a lot of these little bubbles and some bugs. They actually can do more damage than you think. So be careful around them. Alright. Get an Elizabeth mushroom and that's about it. Oof, and a snipe in the butt. Alright, so that's about all there is over here. It's an optional area, so when you're done, just run back onto that. Continue back. Now, that green thing, It's actually like a turtle with a bunch of statues on it. You can only kill it if you attack the base of it, which is actually kind of hard to do with a sword. I recommend if you have like arrows or anything like that. Alright. Always keep poison moss handy, guys. So, now that we took care of him, you can get 20 throwing knives and 5 cracked Red Eye Orbs. Kill this dude. We're going to go over to that side shortly. Let's go ahead and continue down the stairs. Before we go down that ramp, actually, guys, let's head over to the stairs over here on our left. Go up the stairs. Kill the guy in this room. Thought I could kill him with two swings, but I guess not. Grab this item here. Yeah, that's a shortcut. I'm actually not gonna go down there yet. We're pretty close to the second bonfire, so I'm gonna show you guys how to get the second bonfire now. So let's continue. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Go ahead and hit this pillar. Be careful for the ranged attackers. They love to shoot you as you're walking over here. Always keep your shield raised because you're getting fired at non-stop pretty much. So what we need to do is we need to hit both of those switches, but let's go take care of these annoying guys first. Some Twinkling Titanite. Where are you going, man? I like that spell, it's fun. Ouch. That hurt. Alright. Now let's come across here, whack this switch real quick. Like I said, if I'm not doing the things in the order that you would do, please, I'm not offended if you don't do it in this order at all. Let's kill this guy because he's annoying. Freaking turtle. I can't hit it. Where are you going? Okay, well, as long as you're out of here, that's fine. Fool, you thought I'd let you escape. God, these things are really hard to aim. They don't do like any frickin' damage either. My goodness. Okay, so now that the enemies are taken care of, let's hit this switch over there. I don't think that really did anything. Well, anyways, before you raise this one, actually, you can come over here and kind of just run. Oh, never mind. I guess you can't do that. Man, I could have sworn that's how you got that item. Oh, no, it's not. I know how now. You have to raise this platform first. Now I gotta kill these freaking guys all over again. No big deal. Wow, that was a lot of damage. If you're gonna heal, make sure you hide behind one of these things before you do. Otherwise, you might find yourself in a pretty much death situation. Oh god, one more to kill. And he's too slow. Alright, so now that we've killed these, there is actually one more secret spot I can show you. If I can aim at freaking lightning bolts. Let's see. Do I have something I can throw? Yes, I do. Let's throw something over there. We're aiming at those statues with the red eyes. Damn it, so close. Oh my god. Come on, baby. Oh, that was like a direct hit. I don't think these freaking urns can do it. Damn it. If you have something... How do I... Well, I don't think... I've tried doing it with my bow before and it didn't work. See? My bow's too freaking weak. But you want to destroy... Oh god, I'm getting really close to the edge. How do I aim down? This is pissing me off. I don't have any more of those frickin' bomb things, so they threw them all at the turtle. Well, we'll come back to that later, but basically you kill those and it makes a little gap thing here, and there's some more items over there, but for now, let's go ahead and come back over here. I am gonna ride on this while it raises. First, let's hit this one. And then let's hit this one. So if you're fast, you could just get those items, but let's go ahead and get the bonfire here so we don't have to keep running back. Of course, this will respawn your enemies, but that's okay. So from here you kind of have a drop there and you can get to the next area, but we're not quite done getting these items. So let's carefully fall back down over here. You are going to take some damage. Wow. Unless you land on that crystal perfectly like I just did. That was crazy. Okay. So now we're trying to get that item and that item. So, okay, so I cleared out the area, and I remembered how to manipulate these switches to get the items. So basically, if you raise them all like me, what you want to do is, if you come around to the back, you can kind of aim at the switch there, and then you can get the two down, because basically what you want is you want the first one to be down, the second one to be up, the third one, I guess it doesn't really matter on the third one, but you have to lower it just to get the other one. So anyway, once the first one's down, you can kind of carefully jump onto it, and then you can jump across and grab this item. 2 Darknight Stones, so it's up to you if it's worth it or not. I mean, I don't really know. I think there's actually more secrets to be held. Let's try. If we do that, I think... Okay, maybe not. Meh. Maybe not. So, that didn't really do anything for us. So let's go ahead and jump back if we can. Wow, that was close. And then let's raise this up. And while this is going up, we want to jump across and grab this item here. Thunder Quartz Ring +3, that's pretty awesome. So now that we have this item, you can probably see that item way over there. It's actually only torches, but we'll get it. That's actually quite later on. That might even be next episode. I don't know if I can do the whole thing in just one episode. So now that we're up, let's go ahead and... I think it's that one. No. Okay, it's this one. We want to lower this one again so we can get back to where we were going. And while we're at it, we might as well just raise that one. And go ahead and raise this one too, so that we're all back to normal. We got all the items here. And if you go into that room in there and you climb up the ladder, actually let's go do that to make sure there's... Wow, that's actually really far. Let's go down the path and fall this way. Ouch. Let's go in that room because I don't know if there's an item up top or not. I already killed these guys, so I'm not going to waste your time again. Oops. Thought I missed an item there, but I guess not. So let's make sure we didn't... Let's see if I can climb up here without getting poisoned. Okay. No, so looks like nothing up here. It's just the way that you can get to the bonfire if you go down these pillars. You can make it to the bonfire. Let's rest up. Now we're ready to move on to the next part of the zone. So I think I'll show you guys how to get to the next area. Go ahead and stop the episode at that point. Sometimes you don't take damage, but let's go ahead and here. Okay, we're getting attacked by quite a few guys here. I think just the 2 actually. Okay, now from here, okay, if you come up here, I don't think there's actually anything here yet that we can get to. Later on, it'll be a shortcut. So let's go down the long, skinny staircase here, and then head down. This is also going to be a shortcut later on. It's going to be an elevator. We don't have that feature yet, but for now let's just grab the rusted coins and then head further down. Now if you just hold still, it will come guys for you, but he only does that one time, so if you die and you ever come back here, those guys you can have to fight. So let's get the item over here on the edge. Focus Souls. That's a new spell, I think. Let's take a look at it. It's a sorcery, I think. Let's see. Right here. So it's a level 60 sorcery that takes 2 attunement slots. And it's it basically just focuses a beam of souls into an attack. So I'm not a sorcerer, so I'm not sure how awesome it is, but I'm sure it's pretty sweet because it's level 60. So I don't know if it uses your souls either. So if you just walk up to these doors, they'll just open automatically. If you notice there's more than one door, they all kind of start opening. Kind of a nice touch. Makes you feel like this is really meant to be off limits. And this will be the Dragon Sanctum. This is where I'm going to end the video, guys, and I'll pick up the next video from this location. Sorry I was a little bit sloppy on the walkthrough this time. I'm pretty sure I got most of the items. We'll come back and get them later on if I missed any. But for now, thanks for watching, and look for my next episode to continue the DLC pretty soon. Thank you.